Many people who immigrate to the United States from Jamaica do so with the help of their family members, who are already citizens or permanent residents. However, some of them may face challenges in adjusting to their new life and career in the U.S., and may wish to return to their home country for personal or professional reasons. If you are one of them as well, you may be wondering, can I live and work in Jamaica without losing my green card? The answer is not simple, as it depends on several factors, such as your intention, your ties to the U.S., and your length of absence. In this video, I will explain some of the rules and risks involved in maintaining your permanent resident status while living and working abroad, and offer some tips on how to protect your green card. First of all, you need to understand that a green card is not a guarantee of permanent residence in the U.S. It is a privilege that can be revoked if you abandon your residence or commit certain crimes or violations. One of the ways that the U.S. government can determine if you have abandoned your residence is by looking at how long and how often you stay outside the U.S. Generally speaking, if you stay outside the U.S. for more than 6 months in a year, you may be considered to have abandoned your residence, unless you can prove otherwise. If you stay outside the U.S. for more than 1 year, you will need a special permit called a re-entry permit to return to the U.S., otherwise your green card may be invalidated. Therefore, if you plan to live and work in Jamaica for an extended period of time, you should apply for a re-entry permit before you leave the U.S. A re-entry permit is valid for up to 2 years and can be renewed once. However, having a re-entry permit does not guarantee that you will not lose your green card, as it only shows that you had the intention to return when you left. In addition to applying for a re-entry permit, you should also maintain strong ties to the U.S. while living and working abroad. Some of the ways that you can do this are: keep your U.S. address and bank accounts. File your U.S. tax returns every year. Maintain your U.S. driver's license and insurance. Keep your U.S. phone number and email address. Join a U.S.-based professional or social organization. Visit the U.S. regularly and document your trips. Have family members or friends in the U.S. who can vouch for you. By doing these things, you can demonstrate that you have not abandoned your residence in the U.S. and that you intend to return as soon as possible. However, even if you follow these steps, there is no guarantee that you will not face any problems when you try to re-enter the U.S. with your green card. You may be questioned by immigration officers at the port of entry about your purpose and duration of stay abroad, and they may ask for evidence of your ties to the U.S. If they are not satisfied with your answers or documents, they may deny your entry or refer you to an immigration judge for further proceedings. Therefore, it is important that you prepare yourself well before traveling back to the U.S. with your green card. You should bring copies of your re-entry permit, tax returns, bank statements, insurance policies, membership cards, travel tickets, and any other documents that can prove your ties to the U.S. You should also be ready to explain why you lived and worked in Jamaica and how long you plan to stay in the U.S. Living and working abroad can be a rewarding experience for many green card holders, but it also comes with risks and responsibilities. If you are thinking of returning to Jamaica for personal or professional reasons, you should consult with an immigration lawyer before making any decisions. A lawyer can help you understand your options and obligations, and advise you on how to protect your green card while living and working abroad. Many Jamaicans who have green cards and return to Jamaica to work, usually are trade workers, who worked as trade workers before migrating to the U.S.